Hello my friends, this is immigration attorney Joseph Patrick Murphy of Allegheny Immigration Group. I've got a short video for you today about what to do if your work permit comes but your social security card never arrives. It's kind of frustrating. You've waited a long time now for your work permit and the social security card never comes. You need both to work. So it really is very irritating. I understand you want to get to work, and I'm going to tell you how to do that in this video. The first thing you need to do is wait. Sometimes these cards come the same day, sometimes they come a week later, sometimes they come a couple weeks later. Social Security wants you to wait 30 days after the issue date of your work permit to go and order a Social Security card. When the 30 days are up, you're going to want to go to your nearest Social Security office. You can find your nearest Social Security office by going to the online Social Security office locator. We'll take a look at that now. So you can I'm going to leave a link to this in the description, but So field office locator, and if you scroll down, you click this blue button here, and then you put in your zip. I'm going to put in my zip code here at this office, and that shows my local office being at 700 Grant Street, Pittsburgh, PA. You can put in your zip code and you'll get the nearest office for you. But that's the online Social Security office locator, and I will leave a link to that online Social Security office locator in the description of this video. Once you know where to go, you're going to need to know what to take with you. You're going to need to take your unexpired passport, your work permit, and a form called Form SS5. You can fill out and print SS5 online. I'm going to leave a link to Form SS5 in the description of this video. Let's take a look at Form SS5 online together right now. Called Application for Social Security Card. Now this is a 5-page document, but the actual form is just the last page. And there it is right there. First item, and you're going to go through these numbered items. First item is name to be shown on card. That's your name, and that goes in the top line here. First, middle, and last. Full name at birth other than above. If you had a maiden name, that would go in there. Number 2, you're going to leave that blank because you don't know what Social Security number, if any, was ever assigned to you. Place of birth, you'll put that in item 3. Item 4, date of birth, you'll put it in. Citizenship, if you've got a work permit, you are a legal alien allowed to work. Ethnicity and race, those are up to you. You would know those. I don't know. You're watching this video. You may not even be a client. You know your sex. That's a loaded topic anymore, but you get the idea of what they want here. A is your mother's name at birth. You're going to put that in line 9A. And line B would be your mother's Social Security number. Now, most of my clients are new to the United States. Their parents aren't citizens. So I usually mark that unknown. And the same with item 10, that's your father's name and his Social Security number. I mark that also unknown. Number 11, has anyone acting on your behalf ever received a Social Security number card before? I'm going to put I don't know. We don't know why the card didn't come. We just know that it didn't come. We don't know if immigration didn't send your information over to Social Security. We don't know why, so just mark don't know. Number 12 is name shown on the most recent Social Security card. We don't know if there is one that even exists. That's actually hard to fill in online with anything other than a name. Normally, after I print the document out, the SS5, I take a pen and I write on line 12, card never arrived. Item 13 is if you used a different date of birth on an earlier application for a card. That shouldn't be just left blank in most of my clients. Today's date, that would be the date you sign it, your phone number, and your mailing address. It's important you put your current mailing address on line 16, and the reason for that is that's where they're going to mail a card to. So be very careful, make sure your address is carefully and accurately entered in item 16. Item 17, you'll sign it. Item 18, that's probably, if you're doing this for yourself, you'll mark that self. You'll print that out, and that's Form SS5. Again, there'll be a link to this online form in the description of this video. Once you've filled out the Form SS5, print it out, and take it with you to your local Social Security office. Again, the online locator, there'll be a link to the online locator in the description of this video. When you go to Social Security, take your unexpired passport, your work permit, and the filled out Form SS5. Now, I've got a couple pro tips here for you. These are things that are not required but can make your life a little bit easier doing this. One is, if you have it, take your birth certificate along with you, along with the other documents to Social Security. Another pro tip is that Social Security generally doesn't use the term work permit. They call the work permit form I-766. I-766 is the actual government designation for a work permit, so this is not entirely inaccurate. But you may get in a situation where a clerk at the Social Security office asks to see your I-766. That means your work permit. It's the same thing. So if they ask for an I-766, give them your work permit. It's a big pain and it's becoming all too common, but that's what's happening out there. The work permits are coming and the Social Security cards aren't. Take your time, follow the steps I outlined in this video, and it'll all be all right. This is immigration attorney Joseph Patrick Murphy of Allegheny Immigration Group with a short video about what to do if your work permit arrives but the Social Security card never comes. I hope this was helpful. Thank you for watching.